If you're reading this phrasebook, you've done a good job. Learning Spanish is really an incredible investment no matter what the reason. Spanish is among the top 5 most spoken languages in the world, and many Spanish-speaking countries are amazing places to visit, hosting some of the world's most beautiful attractions. Heck, 4 continents have countries where Spanish is actually an official language. Perhaps you're going to vacation to Peru to climb Machu Picchu, or perhaps have a client from Madrid. Being able to communicate in the local language will go a long way in enhancing your experiences and strengthening your relationships. As an English speaker, can you learn Spanish quickly and easily? It's definitely possible. Thankfully, there's many similarities between the two languages, although a lot of differences exist as well. However, with the prevalence of the Spanish language, by combining this book with other sources such as movies, media, TV, and music, you can easily navigate your way and be chatting up with the locals in no time. Chapter 2. Pronunciation. Pronunciation is really important in perhaps any language, so you may get the hang of this before attempting to speak with anyone. These days, it's a lot easier, because there's numerous videos online to help you. In this chapter, you will learn how to pronounce individual letters by fitting them into genuine and common, easily pronounced Spanish words. One big advantage of Spanish over English is that with most words, the pronunciation is phonetic. The words simply sound like they're spelled. There are very few homophones to confuse you. That's words like there in English, which sound the same but actually have totally different meanings and spellings. Here's a quick guide to Spanish pronunciation. Vowels. In Spanish, there are just 5 vowels and 1 sound for each vowel. The letter A, The is simply pronounced as if you were gargling. Just open your mouth wide and pronounce as father and saw. Try mapa, agua. The letter E, The A sound doesn't exactly exist in English. The closest pronunciation might be as in met and red. Don't pronounce the E as you would in English. Try verde, enero. The letter I, E. The I sound is pretty much like E as in feet and B. The I sound is rather different than the English pronunciation. Try mi, fino. O. The letter O is pronounced as O, but with a shorter sound, as boat and no. Try roto, coco. The letter U, It's pronounced as U, like in boot or do. Try muro, futuro. Diphthongs. A diphthong is simply a sound formed by the combination of 2 vowels in a single syllable, in which the sound begins as one vowel and then moves towards another. For example, A and I. The AI and AY sound like Y and I. Try mayo, R. A and U. The AU sounds like the expression ouch. Try aula, aunque. E and U. There isn't really a sound for this in English. It's something like ew, but using the E sound as the bed and then the U as in do. Try dudor, Europa. E and I. The pronunciation of EI and EY is close to hey and say. Try bue, rena. I and A. The IA sounds like ya or tiara. Try anciano, piano. I and E. IE sounds like yes. Try fiera, tierra. I and O. The IO is pronounced as yo-yo or Jean. Try rio, radio. I and U. The IU is pronounced as you. Try viuda, ciudad. O and I. The OI and OY sound like toy and boy. Try heroic, oi. U and A. The UA is pronounced like water. Try aduana, actuar. U and E. The UE sounds like wet. Try sueño, huevo. U and I. U and I sound like we and wheat. Try huir, arruinar. U and O. The UO sounds like quote and continuous. Try quota, individual. Consonants. A number of Spanish consonants are simply pronounced differently from their English counterparts. If you can, just try to listen to a native speaker and then hear how they handle them. The letter B is pronounced after L, M, or even N, and the sound is close to Venice and bear, although the lips shouldn't touch. Try bonito. The letter C, se. The letter C sounds as cereal if it's before an E or an I. Otherwise, it may sound like K as computer. Try cereza as C, or computadora as K. CH, che. Try chico, chocolate. The letter D, de. Try dos, dust. F, efe. The letter F sounds the same as in English Eiffel or maybe fountain. Try familia. G, je. The G sounds like the English H in her before an E or an I. Otherwise, it actually sounds like got or get. Try gesto as her or guante as get. The letter H, H. The H in Spanish is silent. Just try hilo. The letter J, jota. The letter J sounds like horse or even harsh, never like jar or jump. Just try jirafa. K, ka. The K sounds the same as English. It's pronounced as car or key. Try koala. L, ele. The letter L is pronounced as lord or like. Just try lobo. Double L, doble L, or elle. The double L is pronounced very differently from English. It's pronounced as the y in yesterday, and in some places even as a zh. But I'm going to stick with y for this audiobook. Just try calle. M, eme. The letter M is the same as the English mother or man. Just try modo. N, ene. The letter N sounds the same as the English no and note. Just try nosotros. N with a tilde, enye. The N with a tilde is not another N. It sounds like lasagna, onion, or even canyon. Just try niña. P, pe. The letter P sounds the same as the English pet or paste. Just try pelo. Q, ku. The letter Q is pronounced as curious. When written with UI and UE, the U is silent. For example, quien, spelled Q-U-I-E-N, is simply pronounced as quien. And K, Q-U-E, is simply pronounced K. R, R. The R sounds like the burr at a beginning of a word. Otherwise, it just sounds like break or brown. Just try raton as burr, crear as break. Double R, R. The double R sounds like the R at the beginning of a word. Its sound is more vibrated, as room, or like the sound of a car accelerating. Just try perro. S, esse. The letter S sounds the same as in the English sorry or see. Just try solo. SH. The SH sounds as shampoo or even show. T, te. The letter T is pronounced as in English, although your tongue has to touch the back of your teeth, as in tea and test. Just try tela. V, ve. The letter V is pronounced as the letter B, but the lips are simply touched very mildly as various or voice. Just try vecino. W, W. The letter W has the same pronunciation as in English whiskey and wine. Just try kiwi. X, X. The letter X is pronounced as x or even gs, like in explosion or excited. Just try xilófono. Y, J or Y. The letter Y is similar to the double L, but just with a very small difference as crayon or yellow. Just try yegua. Again, in some areas it's pronounced like zh. Z, zeta. The letter Z is simply pronounced as th in English, not as in zip or zero. Just try doro. To make it easier for you to pronounce the letters as native Spanish speakers do, you can also listen to an audio guide at languageguide.org/Spanish/alphabet to simply ensure that you get it right. Just pass the cursor over each letter of the alphabet to get a very good feel for how to say it like a native. But remember, pronunciation can vary from location to location. Also, please don't use translation software to learn how to pronounce any word in Spanish or even any other language, because these applications don't have the needed accent to make sure you're accurately pronouncing the words. I've tried it in several languages and can confidently tell you that such software will screw up your accent learning process. Also, please do search for real people speaking Spanish on YouTube or other video platforms. These are a lot more likely to be speaking the right Spanish, which just means that you can learn more and much faster. I know I mentioned this already, but I think it's paramount to quickly reiterate that point. You can also search for more information on your own. A good student does private study, right? To see the glaring pronunciation differences between native Spanish speakers and the translation software, just try inputting some of the words you hear the native speakers say to the translation software and see what it comes up with. It's worth spending some time on getting the pronunciation right, because it'll make everything else so much simpler as you learn more and more Spanish. Also, please don't be in such a hurry to learn Spanish that you take shortcuts with the pronunciation. Chapter 3. Numbers. Saying different numbers can be used frequently while traveling. It can also be used for purchases, for inquiries, for the time, and many other uses. The numbers are pretty straightforward. Once you learn the first 9, you've practically learned all of them. Numbers 1 through 9 are repeated over and over again when you're counting up. So let's take a look. 0, cero. 1, uno. 2, dos. 3, tres. 4, cuatro. 5, cinco. 6, seis. 7, siete. 8, ocho. 9, nueve. 10, diez. 11, once. 12, doce. 13, trece. 14, catorce. 15, quince. 16, dieciséis. 17, diecisiete. 18, dieciocho. 19, diecinueve. 20, veinte. 21, veintiuno. 22, veintidós. 23, veintitrés. 24, veinticuatro. 25, veinticinco. 26, veintiséis. 27, veintisiete. 28, veintiocho. 29, veintinueve. 30, treinta. 40, cuarenta. 50, cincuenta. 60, sesenta. 70, setenta. 80, ochenta. 90, noventa. 100, cien. 200, doscientos. 300, trescientos. 500, quinientos. 1,000, mil. Learning numbers aren't really difficult as it seems. A lot of numbers mentioned above may or may not be used when you travel, but it's great to still learn them. In case you can't remember these numbers, you could always write down the number you're referring to for assistance while traveling. You may go over this as much as possible until an hour has passed, then take a quick 5-minute break. It's also important to take a quick break, especially because you've been learning Spanish for 3 chapters now. Go to Chapter 4 when you're finished. Go to Chapter 4 when you're finished. Chapter 4. 10 important verbs. You already use the following 10 words heavily in English, so being able to master them in Spanish will simply allow you to understand more of what you're hearing. More or less, these exact words correspond to their frequency of use in Spanish. To have, tener, tomar, or haber. To give, dar or pasar. To be, ser or estar. To learn, aprender. To go, ir or irse. To be able, can, poder. To do or make, hacer. To work, trabajar. To speak, hablar. To say, decir. Chapter 5. Pronouns and Adjectives. A substitute of nouns, a pronoun makes it a whole lot easier to formulate sentences. It also helps you to easily avoid redundancies. In Spanish, there are different types of pronouns, just like there are in English. For the purpose of this book, we'll be focusing on subjective and objective pronouns. Subject pronouns. The English language has I, he, she, it, you, we, and they. And while subject pronouns may be used over and over in English, the same cannot be said for Spanish subject pronouns. Why is that? It's because Spanish verbs are simply conjugated according to the subject. Indicating the subject pronoun will always be redundant. Besides, you should be able to tell the subject based on the way the verb is conjugated. So in subject pronouns, there are 3 persons: first person, second person, and third person. And there are singular and plural forms. In addition, there are formal and informal terms to be learned in Spanish. First person singular, yo, I. First person plural, nosotros, we. Second person singular and formal, usted. Second person singular and informal, tú, you. Second person plural and formal, ustedes. Second person plural and informal, vosotros, you all. It's worth remembering that the second person informal plural, vosotros, is only used in Spain. Latin Americans never use vosotros. Third person, singular, female, ella, she. Third person singular male, él, he. Third person plural female, ellas, they. Third person plural male, ellos, they. Direct object pronouns. In English, we all know direct objects as the ones that appear after the verb. We identify them by asking 2 simple but important questions: whom or what the verb is acting upon. Let's look at these examples. The girls threw Bill into the pond. Whom did the girls throw? Lisa brought food to the party. What did Lisa bring? Now these objects, Bill and food, can be replaced by pronouns which are referred to as direct object pronouns, in which case Bill is replaced by him and food is replaced by it. Now let's look at Spanish direct object pronouns. First person singular, me, meaning me. First person plural, nos, meaning us. Second person singular and formal, lo or la. Second person singular informal, te, meaning you. Second person plural formal, lo or las. Second person plural informal, os, you all. Third person single female, la, her or it. Third person singular male, lo, him or it. Third person plural female, las, them. Third person plural male, los, them. The same basic and simple rules apply when using these Spanish pronouns. 1. They must agree with the object they are replacing in number and in gender. In Spanish, however, these direct object pronouns typically come before the verb. There are exceptions to this, but for the time, let's just stick with the basics. Ellas lo lanzaron a la piscina. The girls threw him into the pond. Ella lo llevó a la fiesta. She brought it to the party. Indirect object pronouns. Now, in contrast to the direct objects, indirect objects are the recipient of the action or even the verb. To identify the indirect object in a sentence, the quick questions to ask are either for whom or to whom. They gave the food to us. The food was given to whom? She works hard for her small child. She works hard for whom? In the examples above, the indirect object in the second sentence will quickly be replaced by the indirect object pronoun him. Now let's look at the Spanish indirect object pronouns. First person singular, me, me. First person plural, nos, us. Second person singular, formal, le. Second person singular, informal, te, you. Second person plural, formal, les. Second person plural, informal, os, you all. Third person singular, le. Third person plural, les, meaning them. Spanish indirect object pronouns also typically appear before the verb. Ella nos leí el libro. She reads the book to us. Nosotros les dio el teléfono. We gave the phone to them. It may seem strange in English for both an indirect object and its indirect object pronoun to appear in one sentence. It is just not the case in Spanish. This is sometimes necessary because the pronoun simply doesn't really indicate the gender of the object. Did you notice that there's only one indirect object pronoun for the third person for both male and female? Le. Adjectives. As you know, adjectives are also words describing nouns. In English, we typically place the adjective before the noun. In Spanish, however, the adjectives are typically placed after the noun. For example, María hermosa, beautiful Maria. Jorge joven, young Jorge. In addition to this peculiar difference, Spanish adjectives, unlike those in English, follow gender and number rules. They can either be singular or plural, feminine or masculine, depending on the noun they're describing. Let us also look further using the Spanish adjectives provided above. Hermoso and hermosa. The question is, how do you just change adjectives from singular to plural, from masculine to feminine? Let us look at Spanish adjectives in groups. Group 1. Adjectives ending in o. The first and most common kind of Spanish adjectives are those that end with o. Adjectives that fall under this category have 4 forms: feminine, masculine, singular, and plural. The o ending is usually masculine. You turn it into feminine by replacing o with a. As for the plural form, all you need to simply do is add s. Let's look at some examples. Rojo, red. El libro rojo, the red book. Roja, la pluma roja, the red pen. Rojos, los libros rojos, the red books. Rojas, las plumas rojas, the red pens. Alto, el chico alto, the tall boy. Alta, la chica alta, the tall girl. Altos, los chicos altos, the tall boys. Altas, las chicas altas, the tall girls. Notice in the above examples that the adjective follows the gender and number of the nouns they describe. A masculine noun gets a masculine adjective, and so forth. Now let's look at some other examples of adjectives in this category. First, I'll say the English adjective, followed by the masculine singular, the masculine plural, the feminine singular, and the feminine plural. Full, lleno, llenos, llena, llenas. Unfair, injusto, injustos, injusta, injustas. Wet, mojado, mojados, mojada, mojadas. Sick, enfermo, enfermos, enferma, enfermas. Fresh, fresco, frescos, fresca, frescas. Fair, justo, justos, justa, justas. Thin, delgado, delgados, delgada, delgadas. Skinny, flaco, flacos, flaca, flacas. Fat, gordo, gordos, gorda, gordas. Old, viejo, viejos, vieja, viejas. New, nuevo, nuevos, nueva, nuevas. Handsome, guapo, guapos, guapa, guapas. Empty, vacío, vacíos, vacía, vacías. Ugly, feo, feos, fea, feas. Short, bajo, bajos, baja, bajas. Good, bueno, buenos, buena, buenas. Stupid, tonto, tontos, tonta, tontas. Boring, aburrido, aburridos, aburrida, aburridas. Fun, divertido, divertidos, divertida, divertidas. Rich, rico, ricos, rica, ricas. Clean, limpio, limpios, limpia, limpias. Delicious, delicioso, deliciosos, deliciosa, deliciosas. Brown, moreno, morenos, morena, morenas. Open, abierto, abiertos, abierta, abiertas. Closed, cerrado, cerrados, cerrada, cerradas. Tired, cansado, cansados, cansada, cansadas. Cold, frío, fríos, fría, frías. Hot, caloroso, calorosos, calorosa, calorosas. Bad, malo, malos, mala, malas. Blonde, rubio, rubios, rubia, rubias. Expensive, carro, carros, carra, carras. Cheap, barato, baratos, barata, baratas. Fast, rápido, rápidos, rápida, rápidas. slow, lento, lentos, lenta, lentas, crazy, loco, locos, loca, locas, tranquil, tranquilo, tranquilos, tranquila, tranquilas, dry, seco, secos, seca, secas, healthy, sano, sanos, sana, sanas, savory or salty, salado, salados, salada, saladas, awake, despierto, despiertos, despierta, despiertas, dirty, sucio, sucios, sucia, sucias. Group number 2. Adjectives ending in E. Unlike the adjectives with the O ending, this group has only two forms, singular or plural. The E ending is applicable for singular nouns, both masculine and feminine. To change it to plural form, all you need to do is add an S. This group includes adjectives of nationality that share that same ending. For example, inteligente, el chico or la chica inteligente, the intelligent boy or girl. Inteligentes, los chicos or las chicas inteligentes, the intelligent boys or girls. Pobre, el hombre or la mujer pobre, the poor man or woman. Pobres, los hombres or las mujeres pobres, the poor men or women. Here are some more examples of adjectives under this category. I'll say the English first, followed by the singular form for both masculine and feminine nouns, and then the plural form for both masculine and feminine nouns. Sad, triste, tristes. Big, grande, grandes. Impossible, imposible, imposibles. Sweet, dulce, dulces. Strong, fuerte, fuertes. Simple, simple, simples. Disgusting, repugnante, repugnantes. Sensitive, sensible, sensibles. Happy or joyful, alegre, alegres. Friendly, amable, amables. Late or tardy, tarde, tardes. Brilliant or glowing, brillante, brillantes. Comfortable, confortable, confortables. Ignorant, ignorante, ignorantes. Costa Rican, costarricense, costarricenses. American, estadounidense, estadounidenses. Canadian, canadiense, canadienses. Gentle, apacible, apacibles. Cowardly, cobarde, cobardes. Group 3. Adjectives ending in consonants. Just like the adjectives with the E ending, this group has only two forms, singular and plural. The consonant ending applies for singular nouns both masculine and feminine. To quickly change it to the plural form, you must just add ES to the end of the word. For example, el chico or la chica débil, the weak boy or girl. Los chicos or las chicas débiles, the weak boys or girls. Popular, el hombre or la mujer popular, the popular man or woman. Populares, los hombres or las mujeres populares, the popular men or women. Let's look at some more examples. I'll give the English adjective first, followed by the singular form, and then the plural form. Useful, útil, útiles. Useless, inútil, inútiles. Loyal, fiel, fieles. Young, joven, jóvenes. Cruel, cruel, crueles. Cheerful, jovial, joviales. Better, mejor, mejores. Natural, natural, naturales. Emotional, emocional, emocionales. Formal, formal, formales. Fragile, frágil, frágiles. Special, especial, especiales. Rude, vulgar, vulgares. There are some exceptions to this rule. Adjectives ending in OR, AN, ON, or even IN have more than two forms. That's because they also have a feminine form. I'll give some examples of this exception. Talkative, hablador, habladores, habladora, habladoras. Charming, encantador, encantadores, encantadora, encantadoras. Hardworking, trabajador, trabajadores, trabajadora, trabajadoras. Group 4. Adjectives of nationality. A lot of adjectives of nationality end in O or A. In this case, they just follow the same rules as the first group. They have four forms. Here's an example. Mexicano. El hombre mexicano. The Mexican man. La mujer mexicana. The Mexican woman. Los hombres mexicanos. The Mexican men. Las mujeres mexicanas. The Mexican women. I'll give some more examples, giving the masculine singular and plural, and then the feminine singular and plural. Puerto Rican. Puertorriqueño. Puertorriqueños. Puertorriqueña. Puertorriqueñas. Argentinian. Argentino. Argentinos. Argentina. Argentinas. Italian. Italiano. Italianos. Italiana. Italianas. Chilean. Chileno. Chilenos. Chilena. Chilenas. Australian. Australiano. Australianos. Australiana. Australianas. There are also a couple of adjectives of nationality that end in consonants, and they have four forms: masculine, feminine, singular, and plural. The adjective ending in consonant is masculine singular. Just add es to the end to make it masculine plural. To change to singular feminine, add a to the end, and for the feminine plural form, add as. For example, Lebanese, Libanés, Libaneses, Libanesa, Libanesas. German, Alemán, Alemanos, Alemana, Alemanas. Thai, Tailandés, Tailandeses, Tailandesa, Tailandesas. French, Francés, Franceses, Francesa, Francesas. Japanese, Japonés, Japoneses, Japonesa, Japonesas. Danish, Danes, Daneses, Danesa, Danesas. Finnish, Finlandés, Finlandeses, Finlandesa, Finlandesas. Irish, Irlandés, Irlandeses, Irlandesa, irlandesas. Now compare those examples with the following ones. Take note of the accented vowel. Moroccan, Marroquí, Marroquíes, Marroquí, Marroquíes. Iraqi, Iraqí, Iraquíes, Iraquí, Iraquíes. Indian, Hindú, Hindúes, Hindú, Hindúes. Category 5. Adjectives of quantity. These are a few simple adjectives that indicate the quantity of a noun. In English, we have a few, some, many, etc. The key difference between descriptive adjectives and adjectives of quantity is that while the former usually come after the noun, the latter is placed before the noun. Here are some examples. Some, unos or unas. No or none, ningún for masculine, or ninguna for feminine. Few or little, poco, pocos, poca, pocas. So many or so much, tanto, tantos, tanta, tantas. All or every or each, todo, todos, toda, todas. Many or much, mucho, muchos, mucha, muchas. Enough or sufficient, bastante, bastantes. Both, ambos or ambas. Several, varios, varias. Some or any, algún, algunos, alguna, algunas. Although most adjectives are placed after the noun, adjectives of quantity are an exception. As you'll see in the examples below, they're used before the noun they describe. There's a few more exceptions to the adjective placement rule, and you'll get to know them in the next lessons. Examples. Several cars, varios coches. Some mothers, unas madres. Several houses, varias casas. Some time, alguna vez. Some years, algunos años. A few people, algunas personas. Some dogs, unos perros. Much work, mucho trabajo. Much energy, mucha energía. To be verbs, ser and estar. Now you know nouns, pronouns, and adjectives. Let us also try to formulate simple sentences using what you've learned so far. For this, you'll also need verbs. Both of these Spanish verbs mean to be, however, they're conjugated differently. Another key difference between the two is in their usage, but we'll examine how they're conjugated first. Let's look at ser. I am. Yo soy. You are, informal. Tú eres. He is. Él es. She is. Ella es. You are, in a formal context. Usted es. We are, masculine. Nosotros somos. We are feminine. Nosotras somos. You all, male, informal. Vosotros sois. You all, female, informal. Vosotras sois. Remember that vosotros is never used in Latin America. They are, masculine. Ellos son. They are feminine. Ellas son. You all are, informal. Ustedes son. Now let's look at estar. I am. Yo estoy. You are. Tú estás. He is, she is, or you are in a formal context. Él está. Ella está. Usted está. We are in masculine and feminine contexts. Nosotros estamos. Or nosotras estamos. You all, masculine, informal, and feminine in informal contexts. Vosotros estáis. Vosotras estáis. They are in masculine and feminine contexts. Ellos están. Ellas están. And you all in a formal context or anywhere in Latin America. Ustedes están. Ser is used for objects or persons that remain unchanged. For this reason, we use yo soy when we are asked about our name or our country of origin. Yo soy española. I am Spanish. Yo soy María. I am Maria. Los chicos son estadounidenses. The boys are American. Ser is also used when talking about where and when an event may take place. La fiesta es en martes. The party is on Tuesday. La fiesta es en mi casa. The party is at my house. While ser is used for more permanent things of state, estar is just used for temporary ones. For instance, when someone asks how you're doing, you use estar, simply because you're speaking about the present, and what you're feeling at the moment may change in the future. I am fine. Yo estoy bien. The girls are happy. Las chicas están alegres. Jane is hungry. Jane está hambrienta. Chapter 6. Some frequent phrasal verbs. To point out, señalar. To read out, leer en voz alta. To rely on, confiar or depender. To believe in, creer en. To queue up, hacer cola. To pick up, recoger. To put off, posponer. To phone up, llamar. To move out, mudarse de un lugar. To move in, mudarse hacia un lugar. To sit down, sentarse. To show up, aparecer. To shop around, comparar precios. To run into, encontrarse con. To rule out, descartar or excluir. To blow up, estallar or detonar. To put up, alojar or tolerar. To put on, ponerse or encender. To pay back, devolver. To pass away, fallecer. To pass out, desmayarse. To put out, apagar. To run away, escapar. To set up, crear. To stand up, levantarse. Put out. The firefighters were able to put out the fire in 10 minutes. Los bomberos pudieron apagar el fuego en 10 minutos. Can you put out this candle, please? ¿Puedes apagar esta vela, por favor? The school authorities had to put out the fire very quickly. Las autoridades de la escuela habían apagado el fuego muy rápidamente. To blow up. Many people were injured when the house blew up because of the gas leak. Mucha gente salió herida cuando la casa estalló por la fuga de gas. I broke her iPad and she blew up at me. Dañé su iPad y ella estalló conmigo. To read out. She read out the names of the winners. Ella leyó en voz alta los nombres de los ganadores. Can you please read out the court order? Por favor, puede leer en voz alta la sentencia judicial. The judge decided to read out the names of the contestants after much deliberation. El juez decidió leer en voz alta los nombres de los competidores después de mucha deliberación. Believe in. Do you believe in God? ¿Crees en Dios? My children still believe in fairies.
Mis hijos aún creen en hadas.
They do not believe in the death penalty.
Ellos no creen en la pena de muerte.
Rely on. You can rely on Jasmine.
Puedes confiar en Jazmín.
I wish I could rely on the train arriving on time.
Ojalá pudiera confiar en que el tren llegara a tiempo.
Can I rely on you to keep my secret?
¿Puedo confiar en que guardes mi secreto?
Queue up. We had to queue up for more than an hour to get a taxi.
Tuvimos que hacer cola por más de una hora para conseguir un taxi.
Traffic is queuing up on the motorway.
El tráfico está haciendo cola en la autopista.
Fans queued up for hours to watch the final Harry Potter film.
Los fanáticos hicieron cola por horas para ver la última película de Harry Potter.
Pick up. He picked up the suitcase and put it in the boot of the car.
Él recogió el maletín y lo puso en la maleta del carro.
I need to pick up Alice on my way home.
Necesito recoger a Alice en camino a casa.
Can you please pick up groceries on your return?
Por favor, ¿podrías recoger víveres cuando vuelvas?
Put off. Can you please put off the meeting until tomorrow?
Por favor, ¿pueden posponer la reunión hasta mañana?
We're going to put off our marriage till June, as my grandfather is very sick.
Vamos a posponer nuestro matrimonio hasta junio, porque mi abuelo está muy enfermo.
I don't want to see the contractors today. Can you put it off until next week?
No quiero ver a los contratistas hoy. ¿Puedes posponerlo hasta la siguiente semana?
Phone up. Max is late. Can you phone him up and ask him to come?
Max está atrasado. ¿Puedes llamarlo y pedirle que venga?
Phone up John and arrange a meeting in the evening.
Llama a John y acuerda una reunión en la noche.
Please phone up Alice and ask her to come down immediately.
Por favor, llama a Alice y dile que baje inmediatamente.
Move out. We are moving out on Sunday.
Nos mudaremos el domingo.
Sarah is supposed to move out of her old house today.
Se supone que Sarah se va a mudar de su casa vieja hoy.
The lease on my flat is expiring, and I need to move out fast.
El contrato de mi apartamento está expirando y necesito mudarme rápido.
Move in. I moved in last week.
Me mudé la semana pasada.
Peter and Carol have plans to move in together.
Peter y Carol tienen planes de mudarse juntos.
We plan to move into this new house next year.
Planeamos mudarnos a esta casa nueva el año que viene.
Sit down. I think you should sit down when the show starts.
Creo que deberías sentarte cuando comience el espectáculo.
You should never sit down when the national anthem starts.
Nunca deberías sentarte cuando comience el himno nacional.
Please sit down in the seat right next to her.
Por favor, siéntate en el asiento al lado de ella.
Show up. I do not think she will show up tonight.
No creo que ella aparezca esta noche.
Did he show up yesterday?
¿Apareció ayer?
I'm sure Peter will show up at the party.
Estoy seguro que Peter aparecerá en la fiesta.
Shop around. Let us shop around and see if we can find anything cheaper.
Vamos a comparar precios y ver si conseguimos algo más barato.
Ask Jim to shop around before he buys a laptop.
Pídele a Jim que compare precios antes de comprar una laptop.
It is always prudent to shop around, to compare prices and get the best deal.
Siempre es prudente comparar precios y buscar la mejor oferta.
Run into. I'm glad I ran into you.
Me alegra haberme encontrado contigo. Did you run into him at the mall? ¿Te encontraste con él en el centro comercial? I ran into Alice when I was in the grocery market. Me encontré a Alice cuando estaba en el supermercado. Rule out. The police had already ruled him out as a suspect. La policía ya lo había descartado como sospechoso. Jack was ruled out of the match due to an injury. Jack fue excluido del partido por una lesión. The coach was forced to rule him out of the exhibition tie as he had a sore back. El entrenador se vio forzado a excluirlo del partido de exhibición porque le dolía la espalda. Point out. Jim pointed out that there is a mistake in the calculation. Jim señaló que había un error en el cálculo. Please point out the mistakes in the English paper. Por favor, señala los errores en el artículo de inglés. Please point out these nations in the world map. Por favor, señala estas naciones en el mapa mundi. Put up. I can put you up until the weekend. Puedo alojarte hasta el fin de semana. I cannot put up with her tantrums anymore. Ya no puedo tolerar sus berrinches. Can you put me up in your house for a week? ¿Puedes alojarme en tu casa por una semana? Put on. Please put on the light in this room. Por favor, enciende la luz en esta habitación. It is very cold here. You should put on some warm clothes. Hay mucho frío aquí. Deberías ponerte ropa cálida. Do not put on the fan in this chill weather. No enciendas el ventilador con este clima frío. Pay back. I will pay you back as soon as I get the loan. Te pagaré tan pronto como reciba el préstamo. Can you please pay me back a part of the loan amount today? Por favor, ¿podrías pagarme una parte del préstamo hoy? I will pay back all dues by tonight. Pagaré todas mis deudas esta noche. Pass away. My grandfather passed away in his sleep peacefully. Mi abuelo falleció durmiendo tranquilamente. My mother passed away this morning. Mi madre falleció esta mañana. I think he will pass away any time. Creo que fallecerá en cualquier momento. To pass out. He passed out at the end of the race, as he didn't drink enough water. Él se desmayó al final de la carrera, porque no bebió suficiente agua. Jill passed out as soon as she heard the news. Jill se desmayó tan pronto como escuchó las noticias. You must drink this, or you will pass out in this weather. Debes beber esto, o te desmayarás con este clima. Run away. He ran away from home and joined the circus. Él escapó de casa y se unió al circo. Alice managed to run away from her kidnappers. Alice logró escapar de sus secuestradores. The little boy had made all arrangements to run away, as his mother had scolded him. El niño pequeño había hecho todos los arreglos para escapar, porque su madre lo había regañado. Set up. They set up their own company when they were still in high school. Ellos crearon su propia compañía cuando todavía estaban en la secundaria. I need to set up a manufacturing unit for my business very soon. Necesito configurar una unidad de fabricación para mi negocio muy pronto. The company should set up a good canteen for its employees. La compañía debería crear un buen comedor para sus empleados. Stand up. The whole stadium stood up when the national anthem was played. El estadio entero se levantó cuando tocarán el himno nacional. You need to stand up when the teacher enters the room. Necesitas levantarte cuando el maestro entre a la habitación. Stand up right now or I will call the principal. Levántate ahora mismo o llamaré al director. Chapter 7. Feelings. Sentimientos. I am drunk. Estoy borracho. Or, if you're a woman, estoy borracha. I am happy or content. Estoy contento. Or, feminine, estoy contenta. I am hot. Tengo calor. I am happy. Estoy feliz. I am hungry. Tengo hambre. I am mad or angry. Estoy enojado. Or, estoy enojada. I am sick. Estoy enfermo. Or, estoy enferma. I am thirsty. Tengo sed. I am cold. Tengo frío. I am sleepy. Tengo sueño. I am tired. Estoy cansado. Or, estoy cansada. I am sad. Estoy triste. I am bored. Estoy aburrido. Or, estoy aburrida. Chapter 8. Typical phrases. Now go ahead and check out this amazing collection of Spanish phrases. Common questions and answers. Yes, a dog and a cat. Sí, un perro y un gato. What's the weather like? ¿Qué tiempo hace? Do you speak English? ¿Hablas inglés? Only a few words. Solo algunas palabras. What is your name? ¿Cómo te llamas? My name is... Me llamo? How old are you? ¿Cuántos años tienes? I am 25 years old. Tengo 25 años. What do you do for a living? ¿A qué te dedicas? I am a teacher. Soy profesor. Where are you from? ¿De dónde eres? I am from England. Soy inglés. How long have you been around here? ¿Hace cuánto que estás aquí? Only a couple of weeks. Solo un par de semanas. Are you hungry? ¿Tienes hambre? No, I just had breakfast. No, acabo de desayunar. Do you like spicy food? ¿Te gusta la comida picante? Only a little bit. Solo un poco. What type of music do you like? ¿Qué tipo de música te gusta? A bit of everything. Un poco de todo. Whose is that? ¿De quién es eso? It looks like it's going to rain. Parece que va a llover. Is it far? ¿Está lejos? Around half an hour walk. Más o menos media hora a pie. What color is it? ¿De qué color es? Where is the toilet? ¿Dónde está el baño? At the end of that corridor. Al final de aquel pasillo. I don't know. No lo sé. Do you have any questions? ¿Tiene alguna pregunta? No, everything is clear now. No, ya lo tengo claro. Do you understand? ¿Me entiendes? Not really. Could you repeat? En realidad no. ¿Podrías repetirlo? Where are you going afterwards? ¿A dónde vas a ir después? It's me. Soy yo. Do you have a pet? ¿Tienes mascota? Who's there? ¿Quién es? I am going to the theater. Voy a ir al teatro. It is mine. Do you need it? Es mío. ¿Te hace falta? Will you come back? ¿Vas a volver? Of course, I love it here. Claro, me encanta este sitio. Handy and simple. How do you say that in Spanish? ¿Cómo se dice eso en español? What does that mean? ¿Qué significa? Maybe not, maybe so. Tal vez sea así, tal vez no. That one is closed. Eso es cerrado. The store is open. La tienda está abierta. I don't know. No lo sé. No, nobody. No, nadie. Wait a minute. Espera un minuto. Watch out. Cuidado. No, nothing. No, nada. Yes, please. Sí, por favor. What are you doing? ¿Qué estás haciendo? Estoy trabajando. I am working. Estoy de compras. I am shopping. Yo estoy limpiando. I am cleaning. Yo estoy mirando la televisión. I am watching TV. Estoy escuchando música. I am listening to music. Estoy cocinando la cena. I am cooking dinner. Estoy cuidando mis hijos. I am taking care of my kids. Health. I am dizzy. Estoy mareado. I am sick. Estoy enfermo. Could you call a doctor quickly? ¿Podría llamar un médico rápidamente? ¿Podría llamar un médico rápidamente? Could you get a doctor quickly? ¿Podría conseguir un médico rápidamente? It is urgent. Es urgente. I threw up. Vomité. My daughter has diarrhea. Mi hija tiene diarrea. I don't feel so good. No me siento tan bien. I feel nauseous. Siento náuseas. I just have a cold. Solo estoy constipado. It hurts here. Me duele aquí. Where's the emergency room? ¿Dónde está la sala de emergencias? How often do I have to take these medicines? ¿Con qué frecuencia tengo que tomar estos medicamentos? I think I have a fever. Creo que tengo fiebre. What are the symptoms? ¿Cuáles son los síntomas? Does this hurt? ¿Le duele esto? I'm not feeling anything. No me siento nada. I am on my period. Tengo la regla. Do you use medicine? ¿Se utiliza la medicina? You do not have the flu. Usted no tiene la gripe. I got assaulted. Me he asaltado. I am okay now. Estoy bien ahora. When do I need to come back? ¿Cuándo tengo que volver? Call the police. Llama a la policía. Warn an ambulance. Advierta a una ambulancia. You have to take it easy. Usted tiene que estar calma. You may not go outside. No puede salir afuera. Which tooth is hurting? ¿Qué diente está dañando? There has been an accident. Hubo un accidente. Did somebody get wounded? ¿Hay heridos? Open your mouth, please. Abre la boca, por favor. You can close your mouth now. Puede cerrar la boca ahora. Careful. Cuidado. Where is the emergency exit? ¿Dónde está la salida de emergencia? I need some insurance information. Necesito un poco de información del seguro. I have a headache. Tengo dolor de cabeza. Boutique. I need the size. Necesito esta talla. Do you have these shoes in size? ¿Tiene estos zapatos en talla? Do you have trousers in size? ¿Tiene los pantalones en talla? Do you have a fitting room? ¿Hay algún probador de ropa? Could I try this on? ¿Me puedo probar esto? Could I try these shoes on? ¿Me puedo probar estos zapatos? Where's the fitting room? ¿Dónde está el probador de ropa? Have you got this in a smaller size? ¿Tiene de estos en una talla más pequeña? The shirt is too big. I don't like it. Esta camisa es muy grande. No me gusta. What material is this made of? ¿De qué material está hecho esto? Can I wash this skirt at home? ¿Puedo lavar esta falda en casa? The pants are too small. I can't fit in them. Los pantalones son muy pequeños. No cuepo en ellos. I need some high heels. Can you help me? Necesito algunos tacones. ¿Me puedes ayudar? Do you have this sweater in another color? ¿Tiene este suéter en otro color? Does this suit require dry cleaning? ¿Este traje necesita lavado en seco? Can I use the fitting room? ¿Puedo usar el probador de ropa? Have you got this in a larger size? ¿Tiene de estos en una talla más grande? Does this fit me? ¿Esto me queda? Talking about relationships. Hablando de relaciones. ¿Tienes novio? Do you have a boyfriend? ¿Tienes novia? Do you have a girlfriend? Soy soltero. I am single. Soy soltera. I am single. ¿Quieres salir conmigo? Do you want to go out with me? Estoy casado. I am married. Estoy comprometido. I'm engaged. Estoy en una relación. I am in a relationship. Estoy divorciado. I am divorced. ¿Tienes hijos? Do you have children? Tengo dos hijos. I have 2 kids. Emergencies. Emergencies can absolutely happen at any time. It's always best to be prepared in any situation, especially while traveling. This section will have you prepared in case there is an incident or an emergency. The American Consulate. El Consulado de Estados Unidos. I am an American citizen. Soy ciudadano estadounidense. I am an Australian citizen. Soy ciudadano australiano. I am a British citizen. Soy ciudadano inglés. I am a Canadian citizen. Soy ciudadano canadiense. Help! Ayuda! I'm lost. Estoy perdido. Where is the police station? ¿Dónde está la comisaría? Can you help me, please? ¿Puede usted ayudarme, por favor? It was a misunderstanding. Fue un malentendido. I haven't done anything wrong. No he hecho nada malo. Please, there has been a mistake. Por favor, hubo un malentendido. I want to talk to a lawyer. Quiero hablar con un abogado. Could I use your telephone? ¿Podría yo usar su teléfono? Fire. Fuego. Am I under arrest? ¿Estoy arrestado? I've been raped. He sido violada. Where are you taking me? ¿A dónde me lleva? I confess. Yo confieso. I need medical attention. Necesito la asistencia médica. Look out. Cuidado. Thief. Ladrón. Call the police. Llame la policía. Go away. Váyase. Call a doctor. Llame doctor. There's been an accident. Hubo un accidente. I'm ill. Estoy enfermo. Call an ambulance. Llame una ambulancia. The weather. It's snowing. Está nevando. The sun is shining. El sol está brillando. Is the weather going to be nice? ¿El tiempo va a ser agradable? It's raining. Está lloviendo. It won't freeze, will it? No se congele, ¿verdad? Is there going to be a thunderstorm? ¿Va a estar una tormenta eléctrica? Tomorrow the weather will be sunny. Mañana el tiempo será soleado. Today it will be rainy. Hoy en día estará de lluvias. I am cold. Me hace frío. It is cloudy. Está nublado. It is way too warm. Es demasiado caliente. I am hot. Me hace caliente. Nice weather, isn't it? Buen tiempo, ¿verdad? Will it stay this way? ¿Se quedará así? There will be hail. Habrá granizo. The weather is terrible. El tiempo es terrible. The wind is strong. El viento es fuerte. Cinema. Cine. I'd like to see a movie. Is there a cinema near us? Quisiera ver una película. ¿Hay algún cine cerca? Is there anything good on at the cinema? ¿Hay algo bueno en el cine ahora? Shall we get some popcorn? ¿Compramos palomitas de maíz? What's on at the cinema? ¿Qué hay en el cine? Do you want to drink something? ¿Quieres tomar algo? Do you want salted or sweet popcorn? ¿Quieres palomitas de maíz dulces o saladas? What's this film about? ¿De qué se trata esta película? Where shall we sit? ¿Dónde nos deberíamos sentar? I prefer to sit near the front if there are available seats. Prefiero estar cerca del frente si hay algún asiento disponible. I would like to sit near the back if possible. Quisiera sentarme cerca de la parte de atrás, si es posible. At customs. What is the purpose of your trip? ¿Qué es el propósito de su viaje? I'm on vacation. Estoy de vacaciones. How long are you staying? ¿Por cuánto tiempo es usted va a quedar? I'm staying for 1 week. Me quedo por una semana. Enjoy your stay. Disfrute de su estancia. How much money do you have with you? ¿Cuánto dinero tienes contigo? I have $1,000. Tengo $1,000. Thank you. Gracias. Train travel. Viaje en tren. I would like a child single. Me gustaría un solo de niño. I need one child return. Necesito uno de regreso para niño. Can I get a first-class single ticket? ¿Me puede dar un solo ticket de primera clase? Give me 2 first-class return tickets. Dame 2 tickets de primera clase de regreso. Can I buy a ticket on the train? ¿Puedo comprar un ticket en el tren? I'd like to renew my season ticket, please. Quisiera renovar mi ticket de temporada, por favor. What time's the next train to? ¿A qué hora es el próximo tren a? How much is a first-class return to? ¿Cuánto cuesta un ticket de primera clase de regreso a? Is this the right platform for? Esta es la plataforma correcta para. Which platform do I need for? ¿Qué plataforma necesito para? Where can I see the timetable? ¿Dónde puedo ver el horario? How often do the trains run to? ¿Qué tan seguido los trenes van a? The train's running late. El tren viene tarde. How many stops is it to? ¿Cuántas paradas son para? Where can we buy tickets? ¿Dónde puedo comprar los tickets? What time will the train leave? ¿A qué hora se va el tren? The train's been canceled. El tren se canceló. Does this train stop at? Este tren para en. Is there a buffet car on the train? ¿Hay un carrito de buffet en el tren? Do you mind if I open the window? ¿Te importa si abro la ventana? Does this train terminate here? ¿Este tren termina aquí? Where should I put my personal belongings? ¿Dónde puedo poner mis objetos personales? How much is the ticket to? ¿Cuánto cuesta el ticket a? Is there a reduced fare for children? ¿Hay alguna tarifa reducida para niños? Is there a reduced fare for large families? ¿Hay alguna tarifa reducida para familias? Where is platform number? ¿Dónde está la plataforma número? Where is the train station? ¿Dónde está la estación de tren? Health. Salud. I'm not feeling well. Can you help me? No me siento bien. ¿Me puede ayudar? I'm sick. Can you call a doctor? Estoy enfermo. ¿Puede llamar a un doctor? Is there a nurse? ¿Hay alguna enfermera? I'm nauseated. What should I do? Tengo náuseas. ¿Qué debo hacer? Where's the ER? ¿Dónde está la sala de emergencias? Can you give me something for my headache? ¿Me puede dar algo para la cabeza? I need a doctor urgently. Necesito un doctor urgentemente. I've got the prescription from the doctor. Tengo una receta del doctor. Do you have any rash cream? ¿Tiene alguna crema para el salpullido? Can you recommend anything for a cold? ¿Me puede recomendar algo para la gripe? Can I buy this without a prescription? ¿Puedo comprar esto sin receta? I need something for mosquito bites. Necesito algo para los picadores de mosquito. Do you have something for a sore throat? ¿Tiene algo para el dolor de garganta? Do you have anything to help me stop smoking? ¿Tiene algo que me ayuda a dejar de fumar? Do you have nicotine patches? ¿Tiene parches de nicotina? Can I make an appointment to see the dentist? ¿Puedo hacer una cita para ver al dentista? Does it have any side effects? ¿Tiene algún efecto secundario?
I'd like to speak to the pharmacist, please.
Quisiera hablar con el farmacéutico, por favor.
Any help for chapped lips?
¿Algo que ayuda a los labios rajados?
I need cough medicine.
Necesito medicina para la tos.
I ate something bad. I need stomach medicine.
Me comí algo mal. Necesito medicina para el estómago.
I need an allergy medicine.
Necesito medicina para la alergia.
I feel sick when I travel. What should I do?
Me siento mal cuando viajo. ¿Qué debo hacer?
One of my fillings has come out. Can you do something?
Uno de mis rellenos se salió. ¿Puedo hacer algo?
I have a severe toothache. What should I do?
Tengo un dolor de diente severo. ¿Qué debo hacer?
I broke a tooth. I need a dentist urgently.
Me rompí un diente. Necesito ver a un dentista urgente.
My kid is not feeling well. Where is the nearest ambulance?
Mi hijo no se siente bien. ¿Dónde está la ambulancia más cercana?
Phone.
Teléfono.
Here is my phone number.
Aquí está mi número telefónico.
Can I call you later?
¿Te puedo llamar más tarde?
Do you have his phone number?
¿Tienes su número de teléfono?
What is the number for the police?
¿Cuál es el número de la policía?
Where can I get emergency numbers for the country I'm going to?
¿Dónde puedo conseguir números de emergencia para el país al que voy?
What's the number for the ambulance?
¿Cuál es el número para la ambulancia?
It seems like I've lost your number.
Parece que perdí tu número.
What's the number for the fire department?
¿Cuál es el número para el departamento de bomberos?
How can I reach the hotel?
¿Cómo puedo llamar al hotel?
Have you written down the hotel's phone number?
¿Ya escribiste el número de teléfono del hotel?
Is this the number for the airport?
¿Este es el número para el aeropuerto?
Hello, can I speak to?
Hola, ¿puedo hablar con?
I need to speak to.
Necesito hablar con.
Do I have the right number?
¿Tengo el número correcto?
I'm afraid you have the wrong number.
Creo que tienes el número incorrecto.
You can reach me on this number.
Me puedes llamar a este número.
Can I leave a message for?
¿Puedo dejar un mensaje para?
Can you tell him to call me?
¿Le puedes decir que me llame?
Can I call you again? The signal is bad.
¿Te puedo llamar de nuevo? La señal es mala.
Please don't call me after 9 p.m.
Por favor, no me llames después de las 9 de noche.
I couldn't reach you this morning. What's going on now?
No te pude llamar en la mañana. ¿Qué está pasando?
You won't be able to reach me during the weekend.
No me podrás llamar durante el fin de semana.
My battery is going to die. Do you have a charger?
Mi batería se va a morir. ¿Tienes un cargador?
My phone will be unavailable for the next week.
Mi teléfono estará indisponible por la siguiente semana.
Would you give me your phone number so I can call you tomorrow?
¿Me vas a dar tu número de teléfono, así te puedo llamar mañana?
Write me an email instead.
Escríbeme un correo electrónico en lugar.
Can I charge my phone here?
¿Puedo cargar mi teléfono aquí?
Hotels and lodging. Sorry, we are fully booked.
Lo siento, estamos llenos. Do you have a free room? ¿Tienen alguna habitación libre? Can I pay by card? ¿Puedo pagar con tarjeta? Are the rooms big? ¿Son grandes las habitaciones? Where is the restaurant? ¿Dónde está el restaurante? At what time is breakfast? ¿A qué hora es el desayuno? Do you serve breakfast? ¿Servís desayunos? We will check in later. Nos registraremos más tarde. At what time is the checkout? ¿A qué hora es el checkout? I've lost my key. He perdido mi llave. My key doesn't work. Mi llave no funciona. The room is dirty. La habitación está sucia. We need new towels. Necesitamos más toallas. The air conditioning is broken. El aire acondicionado está roto. It was very noisy. Era muy ruidoso. The heating was too low. La calefacción estaba muy baja. It had twin beds. Tenía camas individuales. We want a double bed. Queremos una cama de matrimonio. Do you have lockers? ¿Tienen taquillas? Where is the swimming pool? ¿Dónde está la piscina? What is the Wi-Fi password? ¿Cuál es la contraseña del Wi-Fi? Could you call me a taxi? ¿Me podría pedir un taxi? At what time do you lock the front door? ¿A qué hora cierran la puerta? Just ring the bell. Simplemente llama al timbre. Ask in reception. Pregunte en recepción. Any extra blankets? ¿Alguna manta extra? The TV doesn't work. La televisión no funciona. Where can I do my laundry? ¿Dónde puedo lavar mi ropa? I need more toilet paper. Necesito más papel higiénico. Lift out of order. El ascensor está fuera de servicio. I had a great stay. He tenido una muy buena estancia. Do you offer tours? ¿Ofrecen tours? Can we rent a car? ¿Podemos alquilar un coche? Do you have a map? ¿Tiene un mapa? Where is the nearest supermarket? ¿Dónde está el supermercado más cercano? Do you have a kitchen? ¿Tienen cocina? When is the last bus to town? ¿Cuándo es el último bus al centro? Can we rent a bike? ¿Dónde puedo alquilar una bici? I would like to stay one more night. Me gustaría quedarme una noche más. Do you have luggage storage? ¿Tienen depósito para equipajes? Ordering food. Breakfast. What's for breakfast? ¿Qué hay para el desayuno? What kind of fruit do you have? ¿Qué tipo de fruta tiene usted? Bread and butter with hot chocolate, please. Pan y mantequilla con el chocolate caliente, por favor. I would like yogurt with bananas and apples. Me gustaría yogur con bananas y manzanas. Do you have pancakes and syrup? ¿Tiene panqueques y syrup? I'll have oatmeal. Voy a tener avena. I'll have a cheese and tomato omelet and fried potatoes. Voy a tener un tortilla de queso y tomate y papas fritas. I'll have a cup of coffee, please. Voy a tomar una taza de café, por favor. I'll have a cup of tea, please. Voy a tomar una taza de té, por favor. Please bring me eggs and toast with butter and jelly. Por favor, tráeme huevos y tostadas con mantequilla y mermelada. I like my eggs soft. Me gustan mis huevos suave. I like my eggs hard. Me gustan mis huevos duro. I like my eggs boiled. Me gustan mis huevos hervida. I like my eggs scrambled. Me gustan mis huevos revueltos. I like my eggs fried. Me gustan mis huevos fritos. I would like mashed plantains with fried eggs. Me gustaría puré de plátano con huevos fritos. Lunch. I'll have your stewed goat special with plain rice and salad. Voy a tener el especial de chivo guisado con arroz blanco y ensalada. I would like the beef and vegetable soup with bread and a green salad. Me gustaría la sopa de carne y verduras con pan y una ensalada verde. Barbecue chicken with fried plantains, please. Pollo asado con plátanos fritos, por favor. Chocolate cake with strawberries sounds delicious. I'll have that. El pastel de chocolate con fresas sueña delicioso. Voy a tener eso. Is the fish very fresh? I would like it fried, please, with mashed potatoes. ¿Es el pescado muy fresco? Me gustaría frito, por favor, con puré de patatas. I'll have pie with ice cream for dessert. Yes, the pie a la mode. Voy a tener el pie con helado de postre. Sí, el pie a la mode. Dinner. Eggs with fried cheese sounds excellent. Huevos con queso frito sueña excelente. A tuna sandwich with fried potatoes, please. Un sándwich de atún con patatas fritas, por favor. Please bring me crackers with seafood salad. Por favor, tráeme galletas con ceviche. A mint tea with bread and cheese would be perfect. Un té de menta con pan y queso sería perfecto. While shopping. Vocabulary. Supermarket. Supermercado. Size. Tamaño. Clothes. Ropa. French clothes. Ropa estilo francés. Shirt in the local custom, Latin America. Goyabera. Dress. Vestido. Skirt. Falda. Mall. Centro comercial. Outdoor market. Mercado al aire libre. Store. Tienda. Shirt. Camisa. Shorts. Pantalones cortos. Underwear. Ropa interior. T-shirt. Camiseta. Pants. Pantalones. Girdle. Faja. Brassiere. Sostén. Shoes. Zapatos. Sandals. Sandalia, or in Mexico, guarache. Socks. Medios in Latin America, and calcetines in Spain. Stockings. Medias. Suitcase. Maleta. Briefcase. Maletín. Backpack. Mochila. Computer case. Caja de la computadora. Phone carrier. Operadora de teléfono. Wi-Fi. Wi-Fi. Chip. SIM. Suit. Traje. Tracksuit. Pista traje. Tuxedo. Smoking. Formal dress. Vestido formal. Jewelry. Joyería. Bracelet. Pulsera. Necklace. Collar. Earrings. Pendientes. Ring. Anillo. Gift. Regalo. Candy. Caramelo. Souvenir. Recuerdo. Watch. Reloj. Wallet. Cartera in Spain, and billetera in Latin America. Purse. Bolso in Spain, and cartera in Latin America. High heels. Zapatos de tacón alto. Low heel. Tacón bajo. No heel. Sin tacón. Water bottle. Cantimplora. Tote bag. Bolsón. Home furnishings. Muebles para el hogar. Home decor. Decoración del hogar. Blue. Azul. Green. Verde. Yellow. Amarillo. Pink. Rosado. Gray. Gris. Orange. Anaranjado. Purple. Morado. Red. Rojo. Black. Negro. White. Blanco. I am looking for. Estoy buscando. How much is it? ¿Cuánto es esto? Do you have anything on sale? ¿Tienes algo en oferta? Can you help me? ¿Me puede ayudar? Are there any? Do you have? Tiene? I'm not sure what it's called in Spanish, but no estoy seguro de lo que se llama en español, pero I wear shoe size 7. Uso talla de zapato 7. I wear size 8. Yo uso tamaño 8. Is there a mall here? ¿Hay un mall aquí? Hi, I'm looking for souvenirs. Hola, estoy buscando recuerdos. I would like something unique that reflects the local culture. Me gustaría algo único que refleja la cultura local. Can you show me souvenirs appropriate for children? ¿Me puede mostrar recuerdos apropiados para los niños? I brought sundresses with me, but they make me stand out as a tourist. He traído conmigo vestidos de verano, pero me hacen destacar como un turista. Do you like flea markets? ¿Te gustan mercados de pulgas? I'm looking for a pair of dark jeans and a few pastel-colored blouses. Estoy buscando un par de jeans oscuros y unos pocos colores pastel blusas de colores. Do you have a purse to match? ¿Tiene una bolsa para que coincida? I wear size 14. Me pongo tamaño 14. I need a pair of fancy sandals that match my new outfit, please. I wear size 8. Necesito un par de sandalias de lujo para que coincida con mi nuevo equipo, por favor. Puedo usar el tamaño 8. Negotiating price and sales. The price is negotiable. El precio es negociable. Is it appropriate to bargain? ¿Es apropiado regatear? They spent hours haggling. Se pasaron horas regateando. If it was cheaper, si fuera más barato. It is too expensive. Es muy caro. That is out of my budget. Está fuera de mi presupuesto. I can't afford that. No me lo puedo permitir. Can you offer a discount? ¿Puedes hacerme un descuento? I can offer you. Te puedo ofrecer. I won't pay more than. No voy a pagar más de. I would give you. Te daría. I'm sure you can offer me a better price. Estoy seguro que me puedes ofrecer un mejor precio. I found it somewhere else at. Lo he visto en otro sitio a. I would take 2 for. Me llevaría 2 por. Is it your final price? ¿Es tu precio final? That is the tourist price. Ese es el precio para turistas. But only because it's you. Pero solo porque eres tú. I won't pay that much. No voy a pagar tanto. I got a good price. Conseguí un buen precio. It will be good for the business. Será bueno para el negocio. I'm sure we can negotiate it. Estoy seguro de que lo podemos negociar. Somewhere in between? Algo a medio camino? It is the best quality. Es de la mejor calidad. It looks a bit broken there. Parece un poco roto ahí. It looks a bit old. Parece un poco viejo. You won't find a better price. No vas a encontrar un precio mejor. I would lose money. Perdería dinero. It is the price for friends. Es un precio para amigos. How much can you offer? ¿Cuánto ofreces? It is unique. Es único. If you take this one as well, si te llevas este también, I will take it. Me lo llevó. It's not worth it. No vale la pena. It is the factory price. Es el precio de fábrica. Prices are final. Los precios son definitivos. What about the guarantee? ¿Y la garantía? Can I test if it works? ¿Puedo ver si funciona? My friend got it for only. Mi amigo lo consiguió por solo. I might have to come back tomorrow. Quizá vuelva mañana. I am not convinced. No estoy convencido. Chapter 9. Spanish-speaking days. Here are a few day-to-day conversation examples. Day 1. Agregar. Translation, to add. Do you have anything to add to the conversation? ¿Tienes algo que agregar a la conversación? 2. Alérgico. Allergic to. Diego is allergic to peanuts and other nuts as well. Diego es alérgico a maní y a otras nueces también. 3. Agosto. August. My summer vacation ends in August. Mis vacaciones de verano terminarán en agosto. Alrededor. Around. The bathroom is around the corner and to the right. El lavabo está alrededor de la esquina y la. El lavabo está alrededor de la esquina y a la derecha.
5. Agua. Translation, water. The painter mixed water and red paint to create a salmon shade. El pintor mezcló agua y pintura roja para crear un tono salmón. 6. Ajo. Garlic. The doctor told me that garlic is very good for the heart. El doctor me dijo que el ajo es bueno para el corazón. 7. Alfombra, a carpet or rug. We got a carpet here with some nice spaghetti stains. Una alfombra con manchas de fideos. 8. Alimento, food. Bread is a basic food. El pan es un alimento básico. 9. Algo, something. Give me something to eat. Dalme algo a comer. 10. Alojamiento, accommodation or lodging. We're looking for accommodations near the city center. Buscamos alojamiento cerca del centro de la ciudad. Day 2. 1. Diente, tooth. I want to show him my shark's tooth. Quiero enseñarle mi diente de tiburón. 2. Dinero. Translation, money. If you lend me some money, I'll pay it off as soon as I get a job. Si me prestas dinero, te lo devolveré cuando tenga trabajo. 3. Dieta, diet. It's important to have a balanced diet. Es importante tener una dieta balanceada. 4. Diciembre, December. I'll be finished with my doctorate by December. Habré terminado mi doctorado para diciembre. 5. Directo or directa. Translation, direct. I thought you were going straight to work. Pensé que irías directo al trabajo. 6. Diferencia, difference. It took me quite some time to understand the difference. Me tomó bastante tiempo entender la diferencia. 7. Dormir, to sleep. I can't sleep out on a school night. No puedo dormir fuera entre semana. 8. Dirección, address. I should have known that they could find this address. Debería haber sabido que podría encontrar esta dirección. Disfrutar, to enjoy. Learn to enjoy these moments. Take it easy. Aprende a disfrutar de estos momentos. Tranquilo. 10. Domingo, Sunday. I'm sorry to bother you on a Sunday. Perdone que le moleste en domingo. Day 3. Gordo or gorda. Translation, fat or thick. That cat is so fat it can't jump onto the couch. Ese gato está tan gordo que no alcanza a saltar al sofá. 2. Gigante, giant or huge. The restaurant has a huge outside area. El restaurante tiene una terraza gigante. 3. Gracias, thanks. My most sincere thanks go to my boss for his support. Mis gracias más sinceras a mi jefe por su apoyo. 4. Grande, big or large. I come from a big family with many siblings and cousins. Vengo de una familia grande con muchos primos y hermanos. 5. Idioma, language. My grandmother speaks 3 languages, Spanish, English, and French. Mi abuela habla 3 idiomas, español, inglés y francés. 6. Grabación, recording. The live recording of this song is the best. La grabación en vivo de esta canción es la mejor. 7. Informe, report. The report of the joint group will be public. El informe del grupo conjunto será público. Idea, idea. Do you have any idea how to get there? ¿Tienes idea de cómo llegar? 9. Información. Translation: information. Look at a map to see the location of the information center. Mira un mapa para ver la ubicación del centro de información. 10. Incluir. To include. The box includes the instructions and all the parts. La caja incluye las instrucciones y todas las partes. Day 4. Medio or media. Translation: half. Give me half a watermelon, please. Dame media sandía, por favor. 2. Medir. To measure. I have to measure my room before buying the furniture. Tengo que medir la habitación antes de comprar los muebles. 3. Mendigo or mendiga. A beggar. That man has been a beggar ever since I was little. Ese señor ha sido mendigo desde que yo era pequeño. Mediodía. Midday, but usually 3:30 in the afternoon. My lecture finishes at midday, so we can have lunch together afterwards. Mi clase acaba a mediodía, así que podemos almorzar juntos después. 5. Mexicano or mexicana. Mexican. I have Mexican relatives on my mother's side. Tengo parientes mexicanos por parte de mi familia materna. 6. Mejor or mejora. Translation: better or best. I feel better than yesterday. Me siento mejor que ayer. 7. Mencionar. To mention. I wanted to mention 2 other points in my contribution. Yo quería mencionar otros 2 puntos en mi contribución. 8. Mendigar. To beg for or to beg. I will beg or starve, but I'll never steal. Voy a mendigar o a pasar hambre, pero jamás robaré. 9. Medianoche. Midnight. The party starts at midnight. La fiesta empieza a la medianoche. 10. Menor or menora. Less or smaller. I need a shoe 1 size smaller. These are very big for me. Necesito una talla de zapatos menor. Estas me están muy grandes. Day 5. 1. Octavo or octava. 8th. Miguel was given a bike for his 8th birthday. A Miguel le regalaron una bici por su 8º cumpleaños. 2. Obtener. To get or to obtain. The restaurant is trying to get 3 Michelin stars. El restaurante está tratando de obtener 3 estrellas Michelin. 3. Obediente. Obedient. Lucas's son is very obedient and very well-mannered. El hijo de Lucas es muy obediente y muy bien educado. 4. Odiar. To hate. I hate getting up early on the weekend. Odio levantarme temprano los fines de semana. 5. Oferta. Offer. We have received your offer to buy our company. Hemos recibido su oferta de comprar nuestra empresa. 6. Oír. To hear. The walls are so thin I can hear the neighbors talking. Las paredes son tan finas que oigo a los vecinos hablar. 7. Octubre. October. I can't wait for October 31st. I want to put on the costume I made now. No puedo esperar hasta el 31 de octubre. Ya quiero ponerme el disfraz que hice. 8. Oportunidad. Opportunity or chance. If you have the opportunity to go to Europe, do it. Si tienes la oportunidad de viajar a Europa, hazlo. 9. Oliva. Olive. Because they are very bitter, olives aren't eaten raw. Porque son muy amargas, las olivas no se comen crudas. 10. Olvidar. To forget. Don't forget the umbrella. I think it's going to rain today. No olvides el paraguas. Creo que va a llover hoy. Day 6. 1. Plata. Silver. In certain regions, silver is more valuable than gold. En algunas regiones, la plata tiene más valor que el oro. 2. Pimiento. Pepper or capsicum. Escalivada is a Catalan dish that has red pepper and eggplant in it. La escalivada es un plato catalán que tiene pimiento rojo y berenjena. 3. Plátano. Plantain. I'm going to have plantains with rice and beans for lunch. Voy a almorzar plátano con arroz y frijoles. 4. Pobreza. Poverty. She was struck by the extreme poverty of the village. La extrema pobreza de la aldea la dejó pasmada. 5. Plato. Plate, dish, or course. They bought paper plates for the party. Compraron platos de papel para la fiesta. 6. Platillo. A saucer. The cup of coffee stuck to the saucer. La taza de café se quedó pegada al platillo. 7. Playa. Beach. Yesterday, we went for a walk on the beach at sunrise. Ayer, fuimos a dar un paseo por la playa al amanecer. 8. Plaza. A square or plaza. They met at the town square. Se conocieron en la plaza del pueblo. 9. Plural. Plural. Write it in the plural because the text refers to several. Escríbelo en plural porque el texto se refiere a varios. 10. Población. Population or town. Mexico City has a population of more than 20 million people. La Ciudad de México tiene una población de más de 20 millones de personas. Chapter 10. Conversational Dialogues. Here are a few dialogues for additional help. 1. A piece of advice. En español, un buen consejo. En inglés, a piece of advice. You use this phrase when you want to offer some advice to someone. You can structure it at the beginning or at the end of the sentence. Typically, you'd only use this phrase with people you already know well or are already familiar with. ¿Cómo fue el examen, Pedro? How was the test, Pedro? Fue muy difícil. Un buen consejo. Debes estudiar mucho. It was very difficult. A piece of advice, you should study a lot. Ahora estoy nervioso. Now I'm nervous. Now practice. Un buen consejo. Un buen consejo. Un buen consejo. 2. We're hanging out. Aquí estamos. In English, we're hanging out or chilling. Although this directly translates to we are here, it's usually an appropriate response if your friend asks you what's up or what you're doing. We're just hanging out. It's not always the correct response, but it's better than nada or nada mucho, nothing or not much. ¿Qué están haciendo tú y tu hermano? What are you and your brother doing? Aquí estamos. We're just hanging out. Vale, ¿puedo unirme a ustedes? Okay, can I join you? Now practice. Aquí estamos. Aquí estamos. Aquí estamos. 3. Are you kidding me? En español, me estás tomando el pelo. In English, are you kidding me, or to pull somebody's leg? This is a Spanish phrase that directly translates to taking the hair. It's the same as the English phrase to pull someone's leg. And it means that I'm joking or I'm teasing you. Basically, you use it when you tell someone something that isn't true to be funny. Or vice versa. If they're telling you something and you think they're kidding, you can say, me estás tomando el pelo. ¿Tienes una novia? Do you have a girlfriend? Sí, mi gato es mi novia. Yes, my cat is my girlfriend. Me estás tomando el pelo. You're pulling my leg. Now practice. Me estás tomando el pelo. Me estás tomando el pelo. Me estás tomando el pelo. 4. None of your business. En español, no es cosa tuya. In inglés, none of your business. Hopefully you won't have too much occasion to say this phrase. Of course, you should only use it with friends or people you know well, hopefully just as a joke or in good fun. Spanish speakers can be sarcastic at times, so it's good to know this phrase in case they use it on you as a joke. ¿Cuánto dinero ganas en tu trabajo? How much money do you make at work? No es cosa tuya. It's none of your business. Now practice. No es cosa tuya. No es cosa tuya. No es cosa tuya. 5. A piece of cake. En español, pan comido. In inglés, piece of cake. Much like the English phrase, it was a piece of cake, which means something was very easy or easier than expected, the Spanish phrase pan comido can be used in the same way. Fue pan comido. Acabo de terminar el primer día de mi nuevo trabajo. I just finished the first day of my new job. ¿Cómo fue? How was it? Va a ser pan comido. It's going to be a piece of cake. Now practice. Pan comido. Pan comido. Pan comido. 6. To be broke. En español, estar sin blanca. In English, to be broke or to be hard up. This literally translates to be without white. This is a very common phrase in many Spanish-speaking regions and means to be broke or to have no money. ¿Quieres ir al concierto conmigo? Do you want to go to the concert with me? No puedo, estoy sin blanca. I can't, I'm broke. Now practice. Estar sin blanca. Estar sin blanca. Estar sin blanca. 7. To beat around the bush. En español, andarse por las ramas, or andar con rodeos. In inglés, to talk evasively, or to beat around the bush. This directly translates to walk in the branches. It's used when someone is evading the root cause of the matter or talking in circles. Use it the same way you'd use the English expression to beat around the bush. Another common way to say this expression is andar con rodeos. They both mean the same thing, but might vary in popularity from region to region. ¿Peleas tú y tu novia? Are you and your girlfriend fighting? ¿De qué estás hablando? What are you talking about? No hay necesidad de andar con rodeos. Yo vi que estabas discutiendo con ella antes. There's no need to beat around the bush. I saw that you were arguing with her earlier. Now practice. Andarse por las ramas. Andarse por las ramas. Andarse por las ramas. Or, andar con rodeos. Andar con rodeos. Andar con rodeos. 8. To flirt with or to hit on someone. En español, le tira los tejos. In inglés, flirting. This directly translates to throw the yew trees, but in popular speech it means to hit on someone, or to flirt, or to make eyes at someone. ¿Viste a Sabrina en la fiesta anoche? Did you see Sabrina at the party last night? Sí. Ella me estaba tirando los tejos toda la noche. Yes, she was flirting with me all night. Now practice. Tira los tejos. Tira los tejos. Tira los tejos. 9. Good luck. En español, buena suerte. In inglés, good luck. This is used exactly the same as the English phrase. The translation is directly good luck. Estoy muy nervioso sobre el examen de biología el viernes. I am very nervous about the biology exam on Friday. ¿Has estudiado? Have you studied? Sí, mucho. Yes, a lot. Entonces, no pasa nada. Buena suerte. Then don't worry about it. Good luck. Now practice. Buena suerte. Buena suerte. Buena suerte. Have a snack. En español, matar el gusanillo. In inglés, to have a snack or to kill a sweet tooth. This actually directly translates to kill the worm. We don't have an exact translation in English, but you can think of it like killing hunger, having a snack to hold you over. ¿Cuándo vamos a la cena? When are we going to dinner? No por 3 horas más. Not for 3 more hours. Entonces, voy a comer algo ahora. Necesito matar el gusanillo. Then I'm going to eat something now. I need something to hold me over. Now practice. Matar el gusanillo. Matar el gusanillo. Matar el gusanillo. 11. I don't care. En español, no me importa. In inglés, I don't care or I don't mind. This can be used as I don't care if you want to express that you have no preference. You can use it as I don't mind also if you want to express that something isn't bothering you. ¿Quieres hablar esta noche o esperar hasta mañana? Do you want to talk tonight or wait until tomorrow? No me importa. ¿Cuál es mejor para ti? I don't care. What's better for you? Now practice. No me importa. No me importa. No me importa. 12. To call a spade a spade. En español, llamar al pan pan y al vino vino. In inglés, to call something like it is or to speak plainly. This directly translates to call bread bread and wine wine. The closest equivalent English phrase would probably be to call a spade, to speak plainly about something or call something what it really is. Cada vez hablo con María, tengo que reír. Ella no es muy inteligente. Every time I talk to Maria, I have to laugh. She's not very smart. Llamamos al pan pan y al vino vino. Ella es una idiota. Let's call a spade. She's an idiot. Eres horrible. No eres tan inteligente tú mismo. You're horrible. You're not so smart yourself. Now practice. Llamar al pan pan y al vino vino. Llamar al pan pan y al vino vino. Llamar al pan pan y al vino vino. 13. Once in a while. En español, de vez en cuando. In inglés, occasionally or once in a while. This translates to something like once in when, but you use it in the same way you'd use the English phrase once in a while or from time to time. ¿Comes carne? Nunca te veo comiéndolo. Do you eat meat? I never see you eating it. Sí, como carne de vez en cuando, pero solo pollo. Nunca como carne roja. Yes, I eat meat once in a while, but only chicken. I never eat red meat. Now practice de vez en cuando. De vez en cuando. De vez en cuando. 14. At least. En español, al menos. En inglés, at least. This basically translates directly to at least. Use it the same way you'd use the phrase in English. Algunos días solo quiero dejar mi trabajo. Some days I just want to quit my job. Al menos tienes un trabajo. Mi hermana todavía no ha encontrado un trabajo después de 3 meses de búsqueda. At least you have a job. My sister still has not found a job after 3 months of searching. Now practice. Al menos. Al menos. Al menos. 15. To be very sure. En español, caerse de madres. In inglés, to be very sure or to fall head over heels. This expression is very common in Mexico, Spain, Puerto Rico, and other parts of the world. The meaning changes slightly from region to region, but it generally means to be very sure of something, but can also commonly mean to be head over heels for someone if you really, really like somebody. Pienso que Jorge me quiere. I think that Jorge loves me. Sí, él cae de madre para ti. Yes, he is head over heels for you. Now practice. Caerse de madres. Caerse de madres. Caerse de madres. 16. Always room for one more. En español, donde comen dos, comen tres. In inglés, always room for one more. This literally translates to, when they eat 2, they eat 3. The closest idiomatic translation would be the English phrase, there's always room for one more. It's a nice welcoming phrase you may use, especially when making new friends. This phrase is common in Puerto Rico. ¿Cuándo vas al restaurante? When are you going to the restaurant? Mis amigos y yo vamos a las 12:30. My friends and I are going at 12:30. Bueno, ¿puedo unirme a ustedes? Great. Can I join you? Por supuesto. Donde comen dos, comen tres. Of course. There's always room for one more. Now practice. Donde comen dos, comen tres. Donde comen dos, comen tres. Donde comen dos, comen tres. 17. To talk a lot. En español, hablar hasta por los codos. In inglés, to talk your head off, or to talk a lot. This directly translates to talk through the elbows, and basically can describe a situation where someone is talking a ridiculous amount. Lo siento que estoy tarde. Sorry I'm late. Sin preocupaciones. No worries. Cada vez que tengo prisa, mi hermana quiere hablar hasta con los codos. Every time I'm in a hurry, my sister wants to talk her head off. Now practice. Hablar hasta por los codos. Hablar hasta por los codos. Hablar hasta por los codos. 18. No way. En español, venga ya. In English, no way or come on. This expression is especially popular in Spain and parts of Latin America. It's similar to the English phrase come on or no way. If someone says something unbelievable or surprising, you can say venga ya, or even just venga. ¿Fuiste al casino anoche? Did you go to the casino last night? Sí, perdí $1,000. Yes, I lost $1,000. Venga ya, ¿qué pasó? No way, what happened? Now practice. Venga ya. Venga ya. Venga ya. 19. Can I help you? En español, ¿te ayudo? En inglés, Can I help you? Although this translates directly to I help you, it's popularly understood as can I help you? It's shorter and easier than saying puedo ayudarte. Both phrases are correct, but you may hear more people simply saying te ayudo? Tengo demasiado tarea esta noche. I have too much homework tonight. Te ayudo? Soy muy inteligente. Can I help you? I'm very smart. Ha! No gracias. No lo creo. Ha! No thanks. I don't believe you. Now practice. Te ayudo? Te ayudo? Te ayudo? 20. Sweet dreams. En español, que sueñes con los ángeles. In English, sweet dreams, or sleep well. The direct translation is that you dream with the angels. This is a common greeting to say when you're going to bed or hanging up the phone with someone before they go to bed. Use it the same way you'd use the English expression, sweet dreams. Necesito ir a cama. Estoy tan cansado. I need to go to bed. I'm so tired. Buenas noches, Margarita. Que sueñes con los ángeles. Good night, Margarita. Sweet dreams. Now practice. Que sueñes con los ángeles. Que sueñes con los ángeles. Que sueñes con los ángeles. 21. Sorry to interrupt. En español, siento interrumpir. In English, excuse me, or sorry to interrupt. This is a polite and more formal phrase you can use in public if you need to politely interrupt someone to ask a question. Or if you're at a restaurant, it's another way to get the attention of the staff, although people will usually just say perdón, or excuse me. Siento interrumpir, pero necesito saber si puedes venir a la fiesta esta noche. Sorry to interrupt, but I need to know if you can come to the party tonight. No sé todavía. Te lo haré saber. I don't know yet. I will let you know. Now practice. Siento interrumpir. Siento interrumpir. Siento interrumpir. 22. Keep it on the down low, or mum's the word. En español, en boca cerrada no entran moscas. In English, keep quiet, or mind your own business. This directly translates to flies can't enter a closed mouth. It's a popular phrase in Spain and other Spanish-speaking countries when you want someone to mind their own business or to keep something a secret. ¿Qué dijo Jorge sobre mí? What did Jorge say about me? No puedo decirte. Es un secreto. I can't tell you. It's a secret. Dime. No le diré a nadie. Tell me. I won't tell anyone. No puedo. En boca cerrada no entran moscas. I can't. I'm keeping it on the DL. Now practice. En boca cerrada no entran moscas. En boca cerrada no entran moscas. En boca cerrada no entran moscas. 23. I'll let you know. En español, te lo haré saber. In English, I'll let you know. This is a helpful phrase to know and something you will hear a lot as well as it's used commonly in everyday speech. ¿Todavía vamos al cine esta noche? Are we still going to the movies tonight? Sí. ¿A qué hora? Yes. What time? Depende de a qué hora termino el trabajo. Te lo haré saber. It depends on when I finish work. I'll let you know. Now practice. Te lo haré saber. Te lo haré saber. Te lo haré saber. 24. Welcome back. En español, bienvenido de vuelto. In English, welcome back. This phrase is self-explanatory. You can use it with friends, colleagues, or in any appropriate situation. Finalmente, me voy del hospital. Finally, I'm leaving the hospital. Ah, bueno. Bienvenido de vuelto. ¿Cómo te sientes? Oh, great. Welcome back. How are you feeling? Mucho mejor. La medicina me ayuda mucho. Much better.
The medicine is helping a lot. Now practice. Bienvenido de vuelto. Bienvenido de vuelto. Bienvenido de vuelto. 25. Long time no see. En español, tanto tiempo sin verte. En inglés, long time no see. This literally translates to, so long without seeing you. Use this phrase when greeting someone, especially if you haven't seen or spoken with them in a while. Oye, he vuelto de mis vacaciones. Hey, I'm back from vacation. ¿Qué tal, chica? Tanto tiempo sin verte. ¿Disfrutaste tus vacaciones? What's up, girl? Long time no see. Did you enjoy your vacation? Now practice. Tanto tiempo sin verte. Tanto tiempo sin verte. Tanto tiempo sin verte.